Don't fall in, or you'll die, says my friend Ivan as we approach the reef. This is no idle warning from Ivan. He's lost several friends and family members to this reef over the years. One time, he even saved a couple of fishermen with a well-placed cast and some 30-pound test as they floated out to sea. While I'm used to fishing where falling in just means you get wet, I'm willing to take some risks if it means I can catch rainbows and unicorn fish today. A week ago, I was chasing elk and range cows at 10,000 feet at the Tavaputs Ranch. Today, I'm half a world away, chasing fish on the reefs of a teeny island called Guam in the South Pacific. I've known Ivan for years. He isn't what I'd call a fisherman, though. He's what I'd call a catcherman. I don't think I've ever known him to not catch fish. There's multiple families in his community that rely on him to bring them fish, and I don't think he ever fails. While he'll take whatever fish happens to bite, today we're specifically targeting unicorn fish. The rainbows, well, they're almost guaranteed with the daily thunderstorms. At the break of dawn, we head to our fishing location. It's a small cut in the reef that drains over a mile of beach. That's what makes this spot so dangerous. The current headed out to sea is unstoppable. We were fishing with bobbers today, and you could feel the current pull almost as hard as a fish. It's a really good idea to just stay on the rocks. Because it was low tide, the unicorn fish weren't feeding yet. To pass the time until the unicorn fish showed up, we just watched the sun rise gently over the Pacific and fish for reef fish using some bread. I'd never fished with bread before, but it definitely doesn't stay on your hook very well. However, there's plenty of fish that are willing to take a nibble. While the reef fish were pretty small, Ivan assured me it wouldn't be long before we'd be into fish that were a lot more challenging.
Bigger as the tide comes up, we're going to be breaking a lot of gear. That's a good hook.
That's a big fish when they'll just break a hook like that. Oh.
While a couple of the reef fish I caught were reasonable size, most of them were closer to bait, or maybe bluegill size. Speaking of bait, we got a few reef fish, as well as an octopus, and had those sitting out in the channel as well, just in case a big carnivorous fish came along.
That's impressive you got him out.
Yeah, I was actually going to go to the other point. And
What do you call that?
this emperor snapper.
Emperor snapper? Nicely done. Oh, you're good.
That one?
I missed. So that's the unicorn fish right there.
Good little guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
These are super good eating, right?
Oh, awesome.
Now that Ivan had hooked a unicorn fish, it was time to switch over to seaweed. Now, I won't give away all of his secrets, but basically you use a really small hook on a floater and float it out into the channel where the unicorn fish are looking for seaweed that's washing out to sea.
It's a good thing those are easy to hold on to. Unlike a trout, like I can't hold on to a trout to save my life.
Ivan's clearly good at this. He was catching fish every third or fourth cast. I was getting a bite every once in a while.
Nicely done. Nicely done. That's a good sized one. No, just regular. Hey, first tataga. Yay! It can be done.
While Ivan had been catching most of the fish, I've been going through the bait so fast, I even had to go out and collect some more. I'm not sure how long the big fish pole had been bouncing back and forth, but eventually I noticed it, so I headed over there before it either went out to sea or the fish broke off.
No clue what that is, but it's a big fish.
When Ivan came back with the bait, we started spotting some really big unicorn fish feeding in the channel.
Scooping. It's a big unicorn, my friend. That is a big unicorn.
And that's not even a big one. I mean, to this standard here.
Right. Good job.
Let me get gloves on because that's danger.
I think I might have hooked one or two like that, but I certainly didn't land it. Good job.
By the end of the day, I was tired and sunburned. But chasing rainbows and unicorns didn't seem like such an impossible task.